Hey, YouTube. YouTube, are y'all there? Y'all done lost your damn mind. Lord have mercy. Hey there, Cheesiness TV. No, it ain't cheesy. It's Cherry. Cherryness TV. Hi, Primo Wanda. Black. Y'all watching all this stuff going on? Lord have mercy. The children have lost their damn mind. Okay. I ain't got no problem with Tracy or Rico, so I'm not going to go way off into their business. But apparently they are going at it. And it's terrible when you see these people who were so good friends because they rode hard for each other. Very hard for each other. Every time their names were mentioned, they were always defending each other. So it's scary because it kind of says that, damn, you can't make friends with anybody because they're friends one day, next day they want to kill each other. So y'all know the story. Rico and bought him a ticket. Hopefully it was just in a drunken thing and he'll forget all about this. But Rico, go get your money back and let that go. You didn't already announce to the whole world all this stuff on film, right? So whatever happens, if that girl if she slips and falls on a banana peel, guess who they're gonna call? You don't never pronounce your murders or your crimes on YouTube, honey. They got all these videos. They got 3 or 4 videos. You saying what you're gonna do, how you bought the ticket, showing you all the information when you bought the ticket and all the stuff, and how you're gonna incorporate other people to do the dirty work and all that. Boy, if you set foot in San Antonio, your ass is on the way to jail. So it ain't worth it, Rico. And I think you and Tracy might actually make up. Because, I mean, she was really loving on you. I guess you turn on Tracy, she goes in hard. But y'all both going in hard. So stop that. Anyway, the other thing that caught my attention is QB is then brought some trade home. It sounds like to me, I don't know. It sounds like to me, QB done brought some trade home. And when the trade ran out of crack or whatever he was smoking, he came back. So I'm gonna let you guys hear. I have a little bit here of what had happened. This is what had happened. Okay, this is the breathing.
Yep, I just beat that motherfucker's ass. Try to pull my motherfucking shit too. Really, bitch? That's what we gonna do? That's what we gonna do? Not a dread loss. Not a dread loss. I may be going to jail, y'all. I just had to beat this motherfucker's ass, playing games with me, tried to steal from me. Oh, really? You gonna try to steal and lie? Done bust my fucking door in. So, yeah. I'm just letting y'all know, just in case. I'm right here.
We have the whole incident here, so it's only a couple of minutes. We'll see. So now the cops are arriving.
He came in here, he stole from me. Okay. Everything's been recorded, okay? Okay, what happened? We was coming in, we just came back from doing laundry and shit. So we coming to the crib. He approaches me as we coming out. So he said, do you want to talk? And I say, hell no. I don't have shit to say, you get the fuck on. So we come in with the shit. He barged his way in here, behind me. So I'm like, just get whatever the fuck he's trying to get the fuck out of here. Like, go. No, he does not. He does not live here. Okay?
Trade.
And so I told him to fucking leave my fucking crib. This motherfucker will come in here and go in my wallet, steal my fucking money out of my wallet. How did you get in the first time? He came in. He just came in. That door be janky, so it don't never be really secure. What about this door right here? You see, he been kicking on me.
The man kicked the door in.
He was knocking on the door, and I was like, I'm not supposed to let you in. They're coming back around the corner, talking to them when they get to the hall.
So you actually broke it open? Yeah, look at it. It's broke.
Give me a couple. One more minute.
So did.
Oh, he's showing the back now. Okay, this is the murder weapon.
Maybe going to jail, so hold on.
Let me go ahead and copy this so I can put it in my. Okay, so the police is talking to people in the hallway now. Let's move ahead a little bit.
They say I gotta be detained. They're saying I gotta be detained.
You worked that cigarette though,
my
Chuck.
cigarette.
I can
Yeah,
give you that
Lord.
time. So you're gonna be in cuffs, but with these 2 statements, and we're gonna do our investigation. Once it's over and you are free and clear, I'll take these cuffs off. Okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you finish that cigarette.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm letting you finish the cigarette, and then we're gonna go downstairs.
Okay.
And then we're gonna talk.
Call his mama.
There's probably is he a boyfriend or
No.
you
Trade.
guys have no relationship?
He's trade.
Yes, friend.
Just friends? Okay. Okay. So
All right, you guys. Y'all give a QB that click in the view to go over there and check his stuff out. But this reminds me so much of the old days, the street days, right? This hotel I used to sell drugs in every damn night. Somebody was running away with somebody's wallet. Or every night you'd be at the dirty bookstore. That game in do that. You hear this because somebody then grab somebody's wallet. This seems like a scene. This man is his trade. Problem with trade is, first of all, the problem with trade is they're not really into you. They're only there for what they can get from you, right? They're trading their body for what you had to give them, right? So it sounds like QB done picked this dude up at some point. Not this time, but the man at least knew where to come back to. He came back to the apartment. QB was coming out of the laundry room with his girlfriend. He pushes his way into the apartment, kicks the door in even, where he causes damage to the door, and somehow or other gets this man's wallet. Now, maybe since this was QP's own apartment or own room, he had his wallet sitting out. I don't see where he was going in his pocket and get it. Sounds like he done picked up his trade. Most trade are doing it because they're hooked. They're on drugs. This is just guessing here. But he grabbed the man's wallet, took the money out the wallet, and as he was on his way out, QB grabs his baseball bat and begins to entertain him. In other words, crack him all up in his head. Now, I don't know who called the police. Was it a neighbor or what? But there was a definite disturbance. When QB came back to the he had his phone on, apparently. Maybe he was recording from his phone. When he came back, he said, I might be going to jail. So apparently he knew some damage had been done. He showed us the bat, and the man was apparently bleeding. So maybe the boy had to be rushed to the hospital. But it doesn't seem like QB's going to be in any trouble, as long as he ain't got no warrants or anything like that. Because this man was inside his apartment with his money in his pocket, right? And with a witness, because the girl, whoever the girl was, she was doing laundry with him. So they told QB, I'm just talking for a minute here. They told QB that we're going to have to detain you. So I'm putting the cuffs on you. And this is all being recorded. So this is, not only is this video available, but there's also police cam available, apparently. They're being extra cautious. Anyway, the man said, I'm going to have to detain you until we figure this out. Now, he could have meant, I'm going to have to detain you, sit you in the backseat of the car in handcuffs. Or he could have meant, we're going to take you downtown and detain you, as opposed to arrest you. Detain you until we can talk to you and figure out what happened, right? But QB wanted to finish his cigarette. He was really holding on to that cigarette, honey. Anyway, this seems like this man was beat down, but you can't come to somebody else's house and then claim they beat you down. Hey. Hi, people. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Show us the dog. Show us the dog. Okay, Stone and Pretty Gypsy. Come here, baby. They want to see your face again. Come here. Get your bum over here. Ding dong ding. Ding dong ding. Good morning. Hi. What you doing? Very gently. Daddy treat me gently. Hello. How you doing? There they are right there, baby. Say hi. Say hi to Stone and Pretty Gypsy. Hello, how you doing? Daddy gonna make me dance. I don't like to dance. No, Star Child, I will never dance. Dance, Star Child, dance. That's the baby. Look up there, baby. Say hello. You can use dog language. They understand. What are you doing to me, Daddy? Put me down, Daddy. No, I will never dance, Star Child. There's my baby. He don't mind dance. He needs his music. So apparently this happened today, people. They got QB. They might just have him handcuffed and sitting in the police car, just so that he's no threat, right? This other boy might be on his way to the hospital. To detain someone, you don't have to necessarily take him down to the jail station, right? So we saw the whole thing live and in color. And then we got this other case. That's the same thing gonna happen. Rico, let me appeal to you, my man. Let that go. You don't have to follow through. You ain't got nobody to show off for. You can say, listen, I punched the wrong, I need to cancel that trip, right? If you have to take a loss or not, you need to cancel that trip, sit down and forget about this whole thing. Just say, I was drunk. That's it. Don't be going down to San Antonio now because you got all the evidence in the world that you have threatened that woman on here. Said you were coming to her town. You are caught in her town where she lives. You done flew out. You have no chance, Rico. Now people say, I don't care. I don't care. That, yeah, you care after that first 2 or 3 months in jail. Right? You care a whole lot then, honey. Then you're in another state too. So Rico, cancel that trip. If you got to take a loss, take a loss. Don't be on here trying to save face by showing that you were bad. We don't care. Nobody cares that you're bad. That is a woman. You're going to involve your cousins, and your cousin's going to be in jail. Everybody going to jail off of comments y'all made online. So I'm not picking sides between you guys. I ain't none of my business. I know that, but I'm telling you, do not follow through with what you threaten. Right? Just like they use video evidence with VS, it'd be the same thing with you. You play it in court, honey. I'm coming to San Antonio to get you. Where do we catch him at? In San Antonio. That's dumb, brother. Let that go. Sometimes you do things and you're high, you're drunk, whatever. You get a little carried away or whatever. You ain't got to go and follow through. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. I think, did I already say that? I'm getting old, honey. You and Tracy might make up at some point. So be careful about what you say, both of you. You might just make up because when y'all was riding for each other, y'all was riding hard. That was another one of these love affairs. Like, well, I won't say the other names, but it's terrible when we have to see these. How is it that two people who love each other want to die together? Sometimes people have fights. You can have arguments. Praise God that you don't live in the same place. You can have fights with people. You can make up. Sometimes people make up. So let's not go so far. Yes, I agree with you. I wish Tracy wouldn't go there with that health stuff, with that status stuff. But people, y'all got to get real. Right now, we're all locked in our house. We all got masks on our face because of a virus that can kill you in a couple of weeks. So what if he is HIV positive? It's not a death threat, people. Y'all got to find something else. I know they used to say, oh, you got HIV. That's like the worst thing in the world you could say. But that ain't nothing. I'm good 30 years. What is it? 1980, 86, 96, 2006, 2016. 2016, it was 30 years. So 34 years I've been with HIV, honey. It's not a death sentence. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. All it says is you had sex with somebody at some point. They have much more deadly diseases circulating right this minute. People in caskets can't even see their family members. We're in tragedy here, honey. So what if somebody's HIV? He ain't gonna kill you. He said to take his medication. I believe him. So I do wish Tracy wouldn't get there, but it's not my place. I'm not the HIV police. Right? But I just tell you that it still hurts people when you use that against them, right? So don't be surprised if things get out of hand, out of control. So, yes, I thought you was done with this sector. No, I'm always in this sector, honey. Anything that happens, child, anything that happens and is public, we're gonna talk about it. Just like they talk about everything that happens in public here. You can call it beef sector, but you can go in and out. If you're beefing with somebody, you're in the beef sector. If you're not beefing with nobody, then you're out of the beef sector for the moment. Somebody going there talking trash about you, or somebody that you care deeply about, then you're back in the beef sector. But nobody has a beef all the time. I would hope not. So yes, I comment on YouTubers. I also comment on celebrities, politicians, Trump, anything. It's public. How are we going to sit up here and watch a man getting arrested on camera and have nothing to say about it? Please. That's what being a YouTuber is, honey. Keep it a buck. I ain't criticizing the boy. Hell, he did the right thing as far as I'm concerned. I have a lead pipe right by my refrigerator. Got a bicycle handle thing. I don't want to lose my grip. Say I'm going to lose my grip, so I got to whack at that. Somebody come in there threatening your life and your dog. Look at that face. Look at that face. You think I'm going to let some beast touch my baby? You got to protect your home. So QB knows, I mean, he just that he had a baseball bat in his house. I don't think he's playing baseball. He knows what could happen when you're dealing with trade. Because most trade are not gay, not the ones they calling gay. They're not gay, really. They see us as tricks. You bring them to your house, and when they run out of crack and they're desperate, nobody picking them up, they come back to your house. QB knows all this stuff. He used to do it. He was in the game himself. So, as far as I'm concerned, he did nothing wrong. You know, where he met this man, Ed, and all that kind of stuff, you can guess. It's trade. They're always dangerous. I am so grateful that I was never into, because people, they make fun. Oh, you like them little white boys and all that kind of stuff. I said, girl, I like what I like. I am so happy that I am not attracted to trade, right? Because you can get your ass hurt messing with trade, particularly crack addicted or drug addicted trade. Especially the ugly ones. Ooh, girl, don't mess with no ugly trade, because ugly trade, they're not gonna get picked up that much. They're too dangerous looking. So if they gonna come back to you. When they can't make no money that way, they're desperate. They think about the options that they have. I've been over there, and I've been over there, and I've been over there, and this is why I don't bring nobody in here. People say, "Oh, you can still have it, guys, but you can buy hustlers now." No, honey, because they always come back. They're always desperate. He said the man kicked his door in and came and took his wallet. Now, what did that tell you? What does that sound like? If that's a crackhead story, if I ever heard one. And that building I used to live in, New Pacific Hotel, I remember the desk clerk. She was in love. She was a transgender girl, but she was in love with this piece of trade, right? The trade would come in 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, go into her room and take her TV, take her radio, take her clothes. If she had women's shoes, because sell them to the other girls, take her shoes and sell them for crack and just leave. And she out there crying, "Go back, don't do this, really, don't do this." Fucking with trade, honey. Nope. A drug addict has got to have his drugs. So he loses all respect for how he gets it. And QB was prepared, shall we say. How did he know he was going to jail? Maybe he's been there before. He's been through this before. Somebody announced, "Oh, somebody just broke in my house and beat me up. I mean, stole my stuff. But I'm going to go to jail." So you know that because you've been through it before. More than likely, he's already out. Unless he has some kind of warrant. Sometimes you have warrants you forgot about. They ain't going to let you go if you got warrants, even if it's traffic. QB is in jail. Yes, it's the police that was on there. It was a decent police officer. Something in my eye. The police said, "We're going to detain you and cuff you. And after we iron all this out and figure out what's going on and talk to these people, then I'll take the cuffs off." That tells me that he may not even have gone to jail. He may have just been cuffed and put in the backseat of a squad car. to secure him while the officer investigates the situation. That's what I took from it. Or he could have mean detain you also could mean you go to jail, and they'll let you, they won't charge you, but they just hold you. Let me see. Uncle Tim, you said my one girlfriend though, this tickled me. I always tell this story. My one girlfriend, she's passed away now, but her name was Miss Tiffany. Miss Tiffany was my best friend, my best trans girlfriend, right? They all hung in packs and all that, but that was always my girl right there, right? Anyway, I used to go to her apartment, to her room to get high. It's a hotel. It's mostly addicts, working girls, dealers, stuff like that. This that kind of place. Anyway, I went over one time, and I was asking her, "Girl, how do you feel safe in here?" Because her door was kind of jiggity, kind of thing, and she had it where you had so many clothes and shit that come into the room, you had to dip and dodge. I said, "Girl, get this stuff out of the way. You want me to help you clean up?" That's so they can't get out, because she was convinced that her girlfriend stole. So she made it very hard for them to squeeze through that door. That's her story. But what the kick on me was, under her bed, she had an electric chainsaw. So I was asking her, "Girl, how do you feel safe in here? How do you feel safe sleeping here?" Right? It's a drug house. She says, and she took that thing out, so she just clicked the little button. I said, she said, when I turn it on, everything in the room get to moving. So at least QB didn't have a chainsaw. I don't know if he does drugs or not. He does weed, but that sounds more like a crack story to me. Somebody desperate for dope. Somebody who'd been there before. He knew the guy. I know he hesitated when the cop asked him, "Is that your boyfriend?" "No, he ain't my boyfriend. No, he don't live here." Trade. Be careful who you bring in your house, people. I don't bring it. See, my experience has been when I first moved here 10 years ago. I took one person home. That child kept coming back and ring the door. I'll come down to see you and all that kind of. Never again. I was through. I didn't even have sex with that dude. It's been 10 years. Yeah, they had a nice relationship. It's just sad to see that happen. They both go so hard, though. Be careful what you say, people. There's always the possibility that you will make up, or you will say something so horrible that now you can't make up, because you got to save face for all these people. You know what I mean? Let it die down, cool off. Definitely don't be getting in no plane nowhere. Rico, I'm telling you, boy, if that girl slips and falls on her own, they're gonna be looking at you. Yeah, that's a good thing. You're not in the same city. You can change your mind, and you ain't got to explain it. You can just say I was drunk. But showing all these documentations, all this evidence, Rico. Look at what they did to VS. Before VS, I never even knew that the judge could take you off of the internet. She ain't been back either. Stop your whole internet deal as part of your sentence. But if somebody touch somebody, it's more than just talk. Then you get into actually doing time in jail. Trade comes back quite often, right? And they're always needy. Why are they so needy? Because they're not into you. You know what I mean? Most gay people like other gay people, right? Two guys that like each other. Maybe one's a little more masculine, a little feminine, whatever. Two types, they come together. But these people who like rough trade, they like guys who do not identify as being gay. They like that. They would not even consider having sex with a person who is gay. They call that bulldagging, right? When you're messing with those kind of people, you're putting your life in, especially if they're on dope. I'm sorry, honey, it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. They got to get that hit. Somebody just kick your door in and come and snatch your wallet, take the money out of it. That's a crackhead move. More money. That's right. Thanks for telling the truth there, James Boss. People don't know, honey. They always leave something. He might have left something at your house, James Boss. Every time, listen, I spent years in that life. When they come into your house, they're homeless. They always leave something there. That's deployed. So check your house before they leave. Hey, I think you left your comb. Is that your phone? Okay, I think you left something. Make sure you got everything. Leave them backpacks at the door. If you just have to have this, man, leave your backpacks and your jackets at the door. You don't need to bring nothing into my apartment. And then they always leave something. There's always an excuse to come back. That's part of being a hustler. That's one of the oldest parts of it, honey. Trey love me. Trey love you, girl. Yeah, as long as you keep coming up with the zooms and whams. I'm not saying they're all bad, but drug addiction will make you bad. Right? Now you sit up here and got your head busted open with a baseball bat over the few dollars he had in his pocket. I was real cautious about who I got on with. Particularly the kind of business I was in. They could have killed my ass. Hi there, just read my book. Yep, that's what he wanted, James Boss. Give him $20 more. When he gets desperate, he can't think of no other addresses that he knows. He'll come back for another 20. And in downtown Los Angeles, this is a supreme crackhead move. In downtown LA, crackheads were drunk on your car. You're driving, you come to a stop sign, they were drunk on the hood of your car and demand money from you. Most people just want to get going, right? So they end up giving them money. Don't stick your hand out there with no wallet, nothing like that. Just give me $20, I'll get off. I'll give you $20. And then the people, when they drive, they don't get off. That's the desperation of drugs. I've seen a whole lot of stuff in my time. Cyprus alone. Where's Cyprus? Okay. I think you guys are talking about Canada. Hi there, Nicole Reloaded. Thanks for always promoting me, Nicole. Hell no. That's why prostitutes, they trick in hotel rooms. You bringing people in your house, they be coming there confronting you in front of your husband and your wife or whatever, your children. Your house should be your sanctuary where you can feel safe. Plus, having sex with people who don't really want you, I don't think it's very fulfilling. Somebody who doesn't even want to be there. I guess if you have some kind of rough little 10-minute thing, it's okay. But honey, they just want to come in and get what they can get. I don't know how fulfilling that would be. Usually it's hurry up, you almost there? I got to go, man. A lot of times, don't let them do it in your house either, because they start tweaking around. They start tweaking around at your shit. Damn, I can get a nice piece for that TV. Excuse me? Why would I give you my damn TV, Negro? I am so glad to be out of that life, honey. So much stuff. Never bring anyone home unless they're serious. Don't bring nobody around your children. Don't bring nobody around your loved ones, your mama house. Don't let them know shit. If you want to be tricking, then you need to be tricking outside of the house. It's still dangerous. I used to ask some people I knew, don't you feel fearful of being with these damn people, gangbangers and shit? Oh, he's real freaky. Yeah, but how many killers did you have to go through to find you one real freaky and safe? A lot of them are safe until they run out of drugs. I ain't judging your brothers. I'm telling you, I've been there. I know. Even with my own lover, I pulled one of those numbers, come up to his apartment, he's asleep, grab the wallet, take the money out. Oh, it's so horrible. But he always took me back. He always took me back, no matter what I did. One time I got mad at my lover, my husband. And when he came home, I had taken all of his clothes. Now, what was I going to do with all of that man's clothes? Drugs, honey. Hold him for ransom. He tricked my ass, though. He said, "Okay." I said, "Okay. I'm sorry, baby. I'll give it back to you. I'll be at such and such." He grabbed his bag of clothes, big old garbage bag of clothes, and then he put the money in my hand. I'm like, open the hand. It was $1. That's right, baby. You got to work with him, honey. Yeah, I'm just. I guess it's always a chance, though. That's why he had a baseball bat there. It wasn't for decorations, I'm sure. It wasn't a baseball bat lamp. Jerry Williams, testimonies. I had a piece of trade that told me to go home, and he didn't want to see me on the strip anymore because I was the type he would rob, but he couldn't rob me. Oh, ain't that sweet? Oh, he had a little soft spot for you. It's all real. Yep. He lied because he was on live, just fake. What happened? His apartment looked like a project. Oh my goodness, I hate her. What's wrong, Selena? Selena, Dean, what's the matter? Well, that's what they're up against if they're out there getting high and stuff. Anytime you're bringing these strangers into your house, honey, there's tons and tons of stories of these gay men who have brought these young boys into their house and end up tied up. They got identity theft and took the laptops. Believe me, I know. Every night, probably 3/4 of the money would be cash, but the other half would be laptops and leather jackets and all this merchandise. Those people didn't buy that in the store, honey. They didn't get it at 4 o'clock in the morning in the store. They ripped somebody off. It's all part of it. It's all part of it. I'm glad to be out of it, honey. And then if you're bringing trade home, you never know who robbed you. If they come there where you're not there, could have been anybody. And sometimes they just drop a dime on you. I know what he got. I know where he at. His door is flimsy. My lover had to get one of them big screen doors. He was a drug addict as well. But his thing, I'm talking about after we broke up. Working was his hustle. He made good money, so that was his hustle, right? So he went out there in the streets. But he had one of those metal doors that go over your door, like before you get to your regular door. He is a screen, but it's like a metal mesh. It looks secure, right? So somebody came in there and took a can opener, and unfortunately, somebody I knew took a can opener and cut through that metal, and got in that man and stole that man's stuff. Watches, leather jackets. Yeah, sometimes I wish I could just wash clean all the memories, honey. You should do a show on trade stories alone. There's a lot to be told. Survives. Trade stories, that might be a little video for somebody. Make a movie. But it was very dangerous. Yeah, a lot of stuff we did then, we weren't aware of how dangerous it was. When you look back on it now, you can see how dangerous. I mean, how would you put yourself in those kind of circumstances? The Tenderloin here in San Francisco is horrible. Horrible drug addict. Been in a drug area since back in the 50s, 40s. But I was walking around there all the time and had big stacks of money like this. I used to have put the money in my boots and shit, right? But you ain't got to be all that smart to figure that shit out. They come out them damn boots. And they will kill you. People will kill you for drugs and money. But I was walking around, did it in there for 10 years. Fortunately, something only happened one time, and that was enough to convince me to leave it alone. Get it together, leave it alone. If you don't want my loving, I'll be gone. Get up off your high horse, girl. Think what you're doing. I'm living alone. Jackson 5. So glad my mama shook me. Women, y'all don't have it so bad. Y'all ain't dealing with all these strangers and stuff. But gay men, I don't want to say hoish, but men in general, you know, it's different. It's different. If I lie, just posted QB is not in jail. What kind of funky is going on? What the funky is going on? Well, we heard the police officer said, I'm going to put the handcuffs on you. QB said, yeah, can I finish my cigarette? He says, after we straighten this out, I'll take the cuffs off. So if he said, I'll take the cuffs off, does that sound like he would be in the jailhouse? I don't think so, because they can detain you just by cuffing you up, putting you on the curb, or putting you in the car. Remember, we're talking about Chicago here. These people, they deal with a lot of people. Anyway. So it's possible that he's not in jail. As long as he ain't got no warrants, he probably won't be in jail. They'll give him some kind of citation to show up for a court date, maybe. Or maybe they're just to say, well, this is a dead thing. But it sounds like this guy might have got fucked up. If he hit him and hit in the head with a baseball bat, and the officer talking about somebody cleaning up the blood, I mean, we don't know all the details of. I'm sure he'll be telling us because he recorded the whole arrest, but it wasn't an arrest. They made it claim that it was a detention. You don't have to go to jail to be detained. In other words, yeah, that's it. There ain't no other words. We were young and dumb and getting it on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he might not be in jail. Somebody run up in here, honey. I don't expect to go to jail for that. But for some reason, QB was saying that he was probably going to jail before the cops even got there. He was waiting on him. Hundreds, James Boss. Me too. Lord have mercy. God, deliver me. All I seem to do is hurt me. Hurt me. Every once in a while you meet somebody nice, but you got to go through a whole lot, kiss a whole lot of frogs for you find somebody that you're going to have a good time with. And they're not going to come back. They're not going to ask you for stuff that, ask you. They're not going to try to work you. Sometimes you get somebody, people have regulars and all that kind of stuff. But look what you got to put yourself up against. No, you got robbed by trade. Yes. They're going to act like they all into the sex and thing. Then walk out with your goddamn TV and your laptop. Lord have mercy. That cocaine's a hell of a drug. How about that old Michael Jackson song? Boy, I used to love me some Michael Jackson. She rocked in the treetop, all popping and the bobbing and singing her song. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go twiddly-dee, rockin' robin, tweet, rock. Go rockin' robin, cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Wally says QB is not in jail. Well, that's good. He definitely had the incident though, because we heard it live. Yeah, I thought that maybe the cops just many times they're going to immediately cuff you if there's any kind of physical altercation, and a lot of times they cuff you and you just sit on the curb until they figure out what the hell is going on here. Who actually lives here? What business was this guy here? Was the door kicked in, kind of thing? Maybe they don't feel like, well, we don't even got to mess with this, right? So I'm sure QB will be on. Okay, they're coming in now. QB is not locked up. Okay. QB is not locked in jail. Okay, we get it. He's not locked in jail. We only took that from his mouth. He said he was going to jail. He said as soon as he gets through this sick, what the shit? You ever get hair in your glasses? Lord have mercy. Well, good, he's not in jail. He shouldn't be. Hopefully, but I think they take that money as evidence. I don't know how much money he's talking about. They won't just give him back his money because apparently the boy grabbed his money. How bad? That's what I was on for 17 years. Mm-hmm. The dude was high off speed. Oh, he felt like Superman. That's what happens when you steal people's stuff, man. Sometimes you get cracked in the head with a baseball bat. Mm-hmm. What's another Michael Jackson? What's the Jackson 5 songs? It's easy as 1, 2, 3. No. I don't know why I love you. I just love you, baby, 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 baby. Yeah. Can't stop crying. Can't you see? Here I'm hitting on my knees. I'm on my knees here, baby. Yeah. Won't you help me, please? Cause I love you. Ooh, don't know, baby. I don't know. He don't know. Everybody sang that song though. I didn't know it was a Beatles song long before the Jacksons even had it. And that's when they were just kids. Prison Trade. Oh, Miss Hen. Okay, who Charles Edward? Who is Miss Hen? A lot of girls love this rough trade, honey. A lot of gay boys who don't like no other gay boys. A lot of the trans girls, they don't want nobody to call themselves gay. So they would trade people who are not even into you necessarily. They just come in to bang you and get what they need from you. QB was detained only, yeah. He can be detained right there at his house. The handcuffs are the detention. When they put handcuffs on you, then you're detained. Your life is interrupted with. They're taking control of you for a minute. Oh, I feel you, Virginia. I can't say that name, though. I'll turn to stone. Give me one more chance. Okay, it's called One More Chance. But maybe tomorrow. Is that the one that says, but maybe tomorrow you change your mind, girl. Maybe tomorrow you walk back into my life, girl. Oh, listen to me, girl. Yeah, you are the song that I sing. Gotta sing it to you. You are the 4 seasons of my life. But maybe, no, that's maybe tomorrow. I don't remember one more chance. Wally, you ever brought any strange? Wally, look at me. You ever brought any strange trade home who came back and tried to rob you or get something from you? Let me see. Let's see if Wally gonna answer. Is Wally gonna have the balls to answer? Are you waiting on your Chinese food? Okay, well, bless your heart. Maybe you can make a move on him, Wally. Wally, I know the way you be picking up trade and catfishing and all that stuff, you have to have your experiences. Fortunate for you, it seems like you like gay boys, though. They are a little less harmless, a little. But if they're on dope, you know. Mr. Shapiro, why did they need to arrest him? All he did was beat the man in the head with a baseball bat. Y'all don't got to secure y'all home. I'm an ex-convict, so I can't have no guns. But I sure got something for you. Little taste of lead. What? Ow! What was that for? I don't have nobody in it. I'm retired, honey. Give it up. Wally, make sure you heat that food up over again when they get there. That's what I did yesterday. I had Chinese takeout. But if you heat it up when it gets home in the microwave, then you'll kill whatever germs on it. Just in case. Because we haven't seen who prepared and all the hands and all that stuff. But that's what I do anyway. I don't eat all that much, but I always heat it up. Take all the paper away from it, you know. interrogation or as punishment for a crime. You're right, Nicole. Nicole Reloaded says being detained does not always result in being taken to a particular area, generally called a detention center, either for interrogation or for punishment for a crime. Right. So as soon as they put you in those handcuffs, you're detained. Now, that's when they usually run a check on you, a background check on you in the car. And if they, many times after the incident has been investigated on the spot, they'll just let you go. That's what that man told QB he was going to do to him. I'm sure they probably don't want to just crowd the jail right now. They still having wild, crazy murders in Chicago. I'm sure they don't want to just taking people in. It's probably a big process getting all these people in and out. So if they can settle it right there, then it'll be settled. Since the man was in his own house, I don't think it'll be a problem. Maybe not. Maybe he caught the first blow as he was leaving the house and he was in the hallway. Yeah. It ain't. See, the other guy's got more to worry about going to jail because he's the one that kicked somebody's door in and robbed them. So he's actually got a case if they can get him off that stretcher. Jerry Williams went home with a professional guy and he hid his wallet from me. Also a professional, and called me in to see if I stole his wallet. That shit was funny as hell. So he hid his wallet and forgot where he hid it. Is that what you're saying? Yep, I've been through that too, honey. I said, man, listen, I'm telling you, I had not stolen anything from you. Check your house. Maybe one time this guy, I was living in LA, right? And I had not even done any drugs at that point. I was just alcoholic, went to the clubs. But anyway, I was in AA at the time. I relapsed in Los Angeles. So I wanted to get away. I don't want nobody to see me, right? So I came up here to San Francisco. And I met, on the first night I got here, I met this lawyer. The lawyer moved me into his apartment right away, right? It was great. He was an alcoholic as well. So we went out drinking every night, whatever. And he still performed as a lawyer. But one time he took his money. He had a $100 bill and he put it somewhere, right? But when he woke up, he didn't remember where he hid it. He didn't remember putting it anywhere, right? So I made a mistake of looking for his money for him. He said the money was missing. It's only us here kind of thing. Maybe you should think about going back and all that kind of stuff, right? I'm telling you, man, I did not steal your money. I did not steal your check everything, right? So I got to his closet and I reached into his suit jacket. See, I should have let him find his own money. Then he would have remembered, oh, this is where I put it, right? But since I found it, naturally, he's going to assume now, oh, you put it there. You know what I'm saying? I put it there and hid it like I found it, whatever. And I was completely and totally innocent with that. So I guess it all goes along with when you're going with different people. Yeah, many times they'll hide their wallets when they come home. And if they're drinking, they won't remember what the hell they did with it. Let me see. Yep, sometimes they hide their keys too. And many times if they're out drinking in the clubs, they'll forget where they put their car. They'll think you done stole their damn car. Oh. Trade has never tried to physically harm me. James Balls, is this rough trade you talking about? Never been, but I don't like rough trade. They turn me off. Anybody I can't trust, I don't like. That whole physique doesn't turn me on. Pants all down, that doesn't turn me on at all, honey. So I didn't encounter a lot of guys like that, but I encountered plenty of men. I'm trying to think. No, I never got hit. I never got physically until that last time when I got robbed from somebody had been following me, and they come up between two parked cars and smash the beer bottle over my head. But that's a little different. That's a kind of situation. And that was like the beginning of the end of my whole life out there. But that's the only time in 20 years out there in the streets. 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 20 years out there in the streets Many times, all they're looking for is a few dollars. So you're right, James Ball. If you give them $20, they're gone. Their focus is only on the next hit. They don't even think in terms of the next 3 hits. A drug addict, a real drug addict, is only thinking about the next hit. So as long as they can get what they need for the next hit, most of the time they'll go away in pursuit of that hit. Mm-hmm. So Wally didn't come clean. Okay, Trey got some good. Oh, I guess I asked for it. The Wally show says Trey got some good booty. That's your business, Wally. I wouldn't need to know all that, honey. What do you call that? TIM. What do you call? Too much information, honey. They don't all got no good booty. Okay, we'll be nasty for just one little second. Trey does know nothing about douching, Wally. So I don't know why you say they got some good booty. They don't know nothing about it. My experience has been, you got to show them or teach them. I don't gonna go up in nothing like that, honey. Yeah, but somebody tell you they don't crack or something, or they don't mess with it. Just don't bring no people in your house. I mean, those are my people, but I'm just telling you the truth. Don't bring them in your house. And you can't leave a drug addict in your house too long because they start tweaking, looking for things. You know, that happens even when people. I used to know people who had buku money, stacks of money. You leave them in your house too long, they went through all your drawers, all your medicine. They don't went through everything. It's part of it. Has good. Trade has good a lot of things. Trade has good a lot of things. That must be a typo, James Bond. Oh, goods. Okay, more than just the cakes. Yeah, you want some of these straight boys, they have sex with you and all that. They're really not having sex. You're having sex on them. You know, they're allowing you to pleasure yourself on their body, whatever. But they don't know anything about taking care of their butthole and stuff. Unless they're professional. Thank you. Thank you, Ed Gee. Blessings from Virginia. Blessings to you as well, brother. Thank you for super chat. What is it? Yeah, super chat. Mm-hmm. You're back, so he blamed you. What is that? Maybe that's none of my business. Okay. Jerry, are you being mischievous? I did go back after the wallet incident because the sex was good. But next time he might take something else. Think about people stealing your wallet. I mean, how much can you have in your wallet, really? You shouldn't be out there tricking with a whole lot of money in your wallet. But the thing is, your ID and all that shit it not only takes a little bit of money, but it takes a lot of your time. Then you're out there with no ID for whatever time. You got to call all your credit cards. You cancel all this kind of stuff. Usually, as soon as they get your wallet, they're going right to the ATM or right to the store, try to run it up before you get a chance to, cancel everything. So if somebody gets your wallet, start canceling stuff immediately. What was the title? I don't remember. Something about trade. I got some stories. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Oh, okay. I feel you, Jerry. I'm out of it too. I thought I'd never get out of it, but it never encouraged me to bring anybody here. We all got our memories though, right? Y'all remember I got a book out there called Meth Monster. Check it out. I got all my stories in there. Well, some of them, a few. My theme there was getting off drugs, not getting on them though. Wait a minute. Behind the Throne. Non-drug addicts try to mark their territory too, like puppies pissing in the corner, so they can find their way back. I sprinkle carpet fresh as soon as they leave. Yeah, get you one of those, what do they call those incense things? Run them demons out of there, honey. Put everything in your safe. That's a good idea. Only have in your pocket what you're willing to spend. And you leave your wallet at home too, honey. So if they grab your pants and run out the door, all they're going to get is what you're going to give them anyway. But I think most trade expects to get something out of it. I don't think a lot of them just do it for fun. And a lot of guys, as soon as they get high, they want to suck. Excuse me. Drugs releases a lot of inhibitions in people. So many times they are interested in the sex as well. So maybe you have a connection there. I don't know. But if you don't give them immediately after they get high, you don't have sex immediately right then it's when they start picking out the windows and tweaking. I hear something under the door and all this kind of weird shit. I said, girl, you pay $50 to do this. Can we do? I said, there's nothing in the closet, bro. Believe me. I can assure you there's nothing on the floor in the closet. Could you come back out here, please? Thank you. Excuse me. You all got me. I didn't even think about that sin. James Boss, you're in school, right? How old are you? You're a young person? You're a younger person. Your picture's young. Yeah, y'all still out there in the life, honey. Some of us old retired ones, we just thinking of memories from long ago. Oh my goodness. To get his daughter. Yeah. Drug addicted women, sometimes they forget where they left the child. It's a lot of sad stuff there. God will at some point wash all those memories away. I said, this would be hell. If I was stuck with all those memories, and many times I dream in like I was still out there. It's horrible. So I'm so happy when I wake up and realize, oh no, honey, that's been 20 years ago. Everything is fine. Ain't nobody coming to get you. You ain't running from the law. Change, boss. Trade is ruining your bank account. Yep, that's why I don't do it, James Boss. I said, I need my money for my bills and for trinkets and things for me, not him. When more than likely, when they get in there, if they're a drug addict, all they want is the money. So as soon as they get it, you don't get satisfied. They just get what they get and then take off. And here you are, you ain't paid your light bill, your PG&E, you didn't neglect things for some 5-minute thing that wasn't worth shit. Because you get more lemons than you're going to get home runs, honey. James Boss, I got a feeling that you were still in the right age. You ain't got to give them nothing. Unless you just like a particular kind of trade. It's a damn shame. Yeah. I'm so glad I never got high around my family. They didn't even know I was a drug addict until I was about 10 years into it. And that because I called them from prison. I mean, I was never around them where I stole something from them or did anything like that. People do. If you live around your family, then you're going to rip them off. That's what it is. But I did my thing out here by myself. Yeah, you can psychoanalyze us, James Boss. Don't most therapists need therapy? Isn't that a part of a lot of them story? I'm just thinking about my girl Malfi on Sopranos. She had she dealing with gangster Tony Soprano, but she had her therapist as well. A lot of people who have issues, that's why they're so attracted to therapy. They've been around it so much. Yeah, you leave that trade alone and get you a nice little gay boy, James Boss. A nice, harmless, unaddicted boyfriend. My uncle, my uncle stole his kids' video games. You know why? Because the drug dealer told him, I need a video game. That's what it is. Many times they don't just steal anything and try to peddle it. A lot of times they're filling orders. Man, I need a laptop. Okay, I'll be right back. I did therapy for 5 years. Well, once a week. I don't know about therapy. It's like we didn't go into any deep things in my childhood or anything like that. It wasn't like a psychoanalyst. It was more like a therapy. What's going on right now? You know, what's triggering you right now, kind of thing. But we could fill up an hour. I mean, I facilitate groups myself, but there, it's like six people. So we got to split the time up. A couple of hours, split the time up. Everybody get 15 minutes, something like that. But when you're a therapist and you get a whole hour to just where the focus is just on you, right? His focus is on you. Your focus is on telling your story. So you get out of it what you put into it. You don't want to say anything. You're the strong silent type. You probably won't get very much out of therapy. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. So it looks like QP is not in jail. He got detained. They put the cuffs on him so he won't run while they're talking to him, or while they're talking to the other people. We don't know what the condition of the other person was. All we know is that it involved a baseball bat and blood. But it looks like he's not there. So you can expect a video if he's not already on there. I don't know. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good week. Thanks for checking in. Thank you, moderators. Thank you for your loyalty, honey. I appreciate you. Bye.